Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Here's the second baseman Jose Altuve, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the American League, second baseman Jose Altuve.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. Thought this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One
From
gone.
The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, 2 for 11. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Well, the mercury still rising here at the ballpark. 93 degrees, our game time temperature. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Too high. 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Well, as you know, Matt, most people in the game call him Pat. In the past, I've seen a couple pitchers wonder where they miss, but he usually rewards them for making good pitches.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Mike Trout is the second out of the opening frame. Aaron Judge is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot on the ground to short. Cozart is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. It's the American League nothing. National Leaguers coming to bat. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on MLB Network. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 1-1 delivery. High pop-up. Donaldson is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Matt, this club's just got to get on the board early. When they get out and score early and put the pressure on the other team, they have a great chance of winning games. I think that's the key to this one here.
Giancarlo Stanton comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Digging in, Bryce Harper. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Right fielder.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Settling in now, George Springer. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
From the Houston Astros.
Here's Carlos Correa now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, 1 for 3. Heading out towards shallow right. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Standing in, Buster Posey.
Leading up for the National League, catcher Buster Posey.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout.
Time for a look at the defense for the AL All-Stars, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5", and took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Nolan
Up high in the air. Keuchel is there for it. And the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Josh Donaldson goes down for the first here in inning number 3. Corey Dickerson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Salvador Perez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Oh, and he goes down to get the curveball there and gets a lot of it. And he got more than enough of it, in fact. This one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. As the AL strikes first, it's 1-0. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The American Leaguers on top, 1-0. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Yu Darvish is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Springer looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Judge is under it. 1 out.
Batting ninth.
Here's the
from the Cincinnati Reds, the shortstop, Zach Ozark.
Andrew Miller is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Andrew Miller.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson gloves it over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 19.
Showtrack is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Ready with the 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this one's out of reach into the home dugout. Now the 0-2 pitch on the ground softly towards second. Altuve is up with it, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Striding in once again, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
27.
Into the windup and the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after him being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Jose Ramirez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that Jose Ramirez will stick around as he'll take over in right field. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Lifetime against Andrew Miller. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Buster Posey, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing. Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Justin Smoke now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out.
Well, that first pitch single right there, something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here it comes, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. And that retires the side. AL leaves 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Daniel Murphy now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nolan Arenado. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. So it was a swinging strike 3. Nolan.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen now, and the man making the appearance is the hard-throwing youngster Chris Sale. Ryan Zimmerman is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Sale into the windup. Here's the 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tight him. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. NL down in order. We've played 5 full. Tie. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Salvador Perez.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Gloved by Arenado. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one for Cozart at short. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Gentlemen, the previous play is under video
So here's
review.
one. I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This ball up and in.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Murphy to his right. He has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Digging into. Try it again. Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Marcell Ozuna.
Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve, and he's set down 1 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Zach Cozart.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Cozart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Charlie Blackmon is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Shot fouled over towards the dugout. The 1-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Striding in once again, Bryce Harper. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. 1st and 2nd, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out, double.
The left fielder, number 4.
Digging in once again, George Springer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is high. The throw. And he won't get the throw off, actually, as he can't find the handle, and it's a successful steal of 3rd base.
Hey, what's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice. steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Is Harper. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Here's Carlos Correa now. Bases empty and one away following the sac fly. Down the third baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one. He'll get it into second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Justin Smoke, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And no one can get there as it falls. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Josh Donaldson.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Stepping in now, Josh Donaldson, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Harper has a read on it. 2 down. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch softly on a line to third, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Carlos Martinez will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Posey is under it, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Here's Buster Posey now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Springer on the run. 1 out. Now to the plate, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Rounded slowly to the left side. To his left, Correa. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 28.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing. And
Jose Altuve has head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna is under it. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Zimmerman is there, and on 1 pitch, Trout is retired.
Up next for the American League.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's in.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In front of a tight little slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this.
He's in there. Safe.
Is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Now a flare out toward right center. Murphy is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Ready once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, left
Here's
fielder,
Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone.
The shortstop,
digging in and looking for more. Zach Cozart, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. On the ground to 3rd. Donaldson's there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. And at the plate, Carlos Correa. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Correa
hit the other way out toward right field. Harper is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a looper to left. Coming on is Ozuna. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Third baseman, number 20.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money.
And meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Giancarlo Stanton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And look out! That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Number 34, Bryce Harper.
Jason Vargas will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 51, Jason Vargas.
Bryce Harper will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as they'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Irvin Santana will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. And, look out, as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run. Paul Goldschmidt will come on now and pinch run here. Dylan Betances will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Not much in the way. And, this one's by him to the backstop. But they will not be able to get him as the run scores despite the botched squeeze attempt, and this game is tied. And would you believe the tying run comes into score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that winning run stays at third with one away now. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter. He can come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Corey Seager will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Ryan Zimmerman is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Started that swing a bit too early. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Springer has a read on it. And that ends the inning. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. Miguel Sano is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Off the sculpture. It's a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, somebody's anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Gary Sanchez will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 24. Gary Sanchez
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So digging in now, Mike Trout, 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And Trout has himself a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball. Instead of a single.
Starlin Castro will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Harper in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here the side is retired. Starlin Castro will stick around as he'll take over in right field. First offering on its way, and he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Number 14, Starlin Castro.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. Scooped up. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Designated hitter,
standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A runner on first with 2 away. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score for the victorious American League All-Stars. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the National League, 3 runs on 2 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dylan Betances. The loss goes to Carlos Martinez. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.